let's start. So, Ilchot Amira Legoy Beshabbat. It is the law to ask to a non-Jew to help us, to do something for us on Shabbat. It is in Akdama Shel Truma. Okay. And that is the word of the Ben Ish Chai. The pasuk is Ve'asita menorat za'av taor, and you will do a menorah, a chandler, in gold, a pure gold. Okay, so this pasuk we also do it a lot. It is a Tehillim that is in a menorah. Ve'asita menorat za'av taor. It's not a Tehillim; it's from the Torah, but we use it a lot. So we are going to understand something from there. Okay, so I'm going to write it here. Ve'asita menorah. Menorah is this, huh? Okay. This is the menorah that we were lighting in the Bet HaMikdash. Okay. I don't know how you say that in Hebrew, so I say menorah. Zahav ta'or. So you are going to do a menorah in pure gold. Okay? And that is this word. Okay, let's start. Let's go. נראה לי בסייעתא דשמיא. גופה של המנורה הוא נר אמצעי. So we are going to do a menorah. Menorah, it is like that. Okay? Up. We have 6. And the middle is calling the shamash. And he say, the light in the middle, it is referring to Shabbat. So this one is Shabbat. Okay? And the other 6, it's the day of the weeks. Every day of the week. Monday, Tuesday, every day. Okay? 6 days. דידוע מה שכתב רבנו האריזל, מיום הרביעי מתחילים לעשות הכנה לשבת. We saw a few weeks ago that we can start to prepare and to be ready for Shabbat. We can start on Wednesday, Yom Revi'i. In Hebrew, we say Wednesday, Yom Revi'i. So it is the 4th day on the week because Sunday is the 1st, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is the 4th. So we can start to prepare ourselves on the Wednesday, on Yom Revi'i. And then on the Chamishi, Wednesday, Tuesday, and Shishi, Wednesday, Tuesday, and Friday. Okay? So here it's Wednesday, Tuesday, Friday, Shabbat. I'm going to do it like that. Shabbat. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Okay? And what is the secret? Is the secret that we are going to prepare ourselves. And what do we get on Shabbat? Who knows? What do we get? What do we have to prepare? We talked about that a few weeks ago with the Nefesh, Ruach, and Neshama, because we are going to get a new soul on Shabbat. So from Wednesday, we are going to work on Nefesh, okay? So Nefesh. This is on Tuesday, Ruach, and this is Neshama on Friday, okay? V'achar Shabbat, and then after Shabbat, what is going to be? It's going to be on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. We are going to give back the neshama we received before. ובימים רביעי, אוקיי. ואחר שבת שהם ימים ראשון, שני, שלישי, הם השארת נפש, רוח, נשמה, מקדושת השבת שעבר, ולזה אמר ושישה קנים, הם שישה ימי החול, יוצאים מצידיה של גוף המנורה, שהוא נר אמצעי כנגד השבת ופרש, אוקיי. שלושה קני מנורה מצידה אחד, ושני... Because the pasuk is continuing that. We have שלושה קני מנורה, so we have 3 places to light the candle on one side and 3 in another side. And the pasuk is saying veshisha, and 6 candles, kanim, yotzim mitzidea, and 6 candles are going out from it, out from the middle, from Shabbat. Sheu ner emtzai keneged Shabbat. That is Shabbat. So we have שלושה קני מנורה, שלושה קני, המנורה מצידה אחד, מנורה, so 3 candles in one side and 3 candles in the other side, in one side and in one side here, okay? That is the pasuk. And we are going to understand how it's work with Nefesh, Ruach, Neshama. So Nefesh is the first that we are preparing to have, and then here we enjoy on the Neshama. Here on Sunday, we enjoy, we don't see with this. This one maybe. Neshama. And on Monday it's Ruach. And on Tuesday is Nefesh. Okay? So who knows when we receive the Nefesh on Shabbat? During what and when do we receive the Nefesh? Who knows? Is anyone knows?
Is it when we perhaps we meet in the place in the bracha for Shabbat evening when we smell?
You mean the extra soul?
Yeah, the extra soul on Nefesh. When do we receive it?
The extra soul.
Yeah, when?
Either it's on the prayer. Wait.
Nefesh, we are receiving, don't tell where exactly, but we receive it in Arvit, in the Tefillah, in the evening of Shabbat. Okay? It's in Arvit. Ruach,
Yes, but there is a special prayer.
yeah, it's true. And Ruach, we receive it in the Shacharit, in the morning. And Neshama, it's on Musaf. Okay? That's how we get them. There is it's in a specific moment, it's written in the Sidurim. So just to see it inside. Sure.
Ah, voilà. Alors, c'est comme ça. Ufros alenu ve'ale Yerushalayim ira. On se mettra debout à ce moment pour recevoir un supplément de Neshama.
In English.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. ופרוס עלינו ועל ירושלים עירה.
Okay, that's
So all this paragraph, we should put ourselves up
standing.
straight
Mhm.
to receive the extra soul, the neshama.
Mhm, exactly.
But I don't have indication for the other parts of the soul.
So I tell you, it's in Shacharit and in Musaf. I can check and tell you where exactly. Let's continue.
Okay, good.
So the pasuk is continuing. So the pasuk is continuing. Va'amar mishkat ta'aseh menorah yerecha ve'kana. Nir'a li lefaresh. So miksha ta'aseh hamenorah yerecha ve'kana. So I'm not going to translate the word because that's not what we need to know. We need to understand his explanation. He's going to explain us. You know what? I forget to send you in Hebrew the text. Like that you can follow. I send it now. Here. Sorry. Here. Okay. So the pasuk is continue. Miksha te'aseh hamenorah yerecha. What is yerecha? I don't know why it doesn't send. Okay. Okay, it's worked. It's going to come. Here. Okay, so now let's start. Let's continue. This is the pasuk. Yerecha. Yerecha. What does it mean? Elu she'ot tosefet Shabbat milefanav u'mileacharav she'em midei Rabbanan. You know, there is people say that I'm going to do derabanan and he's going to finish Shabbat later than what is when the stars are out. When the night is out, they wait 45 minutes more in order to keep Shabbat derabanan. But the Ben Ishchai say we have to add before Shabbat. This is from the Torah. That is the Torah who said to us, this is from the Torah. It's mideoraita, we say. And after Shabbat, so before, it's from the Torah. And to finish later Shabbat, no, to add after Shabbat, it is from the Rabbanan, it means from the Rabbanim. That we have to finish later Shabbat. Okay? It is Tosefesh. Vekana hu gufa shel menorah. So now it's another word. So this is the first word. Yerecha. I have to write it like that in English. Yerecha. And like that. And kana. What's kana? What's kana mean? Ugufa shel menorah shehu keneged yod Shabbat atzmo. It is the menorah itself. Menorah itself. I mean in the middle. Okay, the goof, we like that. This is the goof. Okay? Okay. והכוונה שתיזהר לשמור התוספת כמו שתשמור גוף השבת העיקרי. And what is bringing us something very new is you have to take care about the adding here, like you do the Shabbat, because we say the middle of the menorah is Shabbat. So you have to keep Shabbat, and you have to keep the Tosefet, the adding of Shabbat, the same way. It means when Shabbat is finishing, I just tell an hour like that, at 6 in the evening, and you keep it till 6:45, you don't cook, you don't light the light, you do exactly the same as it was Shabbat. So the adding is the same as Shabbat itself. And in Hebrew we say Tosefet. Tosefet. Equal Shabbat itself, okay? ואמר גביע רמז למעשה. So now we are going to go deeper. The following pasuk is so the pasuk is telling us how the menorah is done. You have the candles, but it was also little cups, and it was also flour, and also it was very a design. So each thing have a meaning. So now we are going to understand the meaning of everything was on the candle of the menorah. So the next word is geviah. Oh no, this one. Geviah. Gavia is something you put something inside. Gvia. What is gvia? Remez, it's referencing to maase. Maase is what we do, the doing.
Our
okay.
actions.
Action, okay, it's better. It's much better. Action, okay. Then we have kaftorea, it's like buttons. Kaftorea, it is button, which is referencing to the thinking, marshava. Marshava. Think. Sheiba moach hasatum kekaftor. That is in our brain, like a button. Prachea, the flower. Prachea. It's flower. It's referencing to the speech, dibur. Speaking, maybe more than speech. Speaking. Okay. Let's see. Akol mimena yiyu, mikdushat hashabat yiyu. So it's saying that everything is going to be with the holiness of Shabbat. שתשמור 3 חלקים אלו בקדושת השבת. That you're going to keep these 3 actions, these 3 parts during Shabbat. It means on Wednesday you start with, we said that already. On Wednesday you start to prepare Shabbat in action on Wednesday. And Tuesday, on Wednesday, on Thursday with thinking. And on Yom Shishi, Friday, with the talking. Okay? No, I'm sorry. In those, the first is Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. He's going to explain us everything. נמצא נר אמצעי הוא כנגד שבת, שהוא עומד אמצעי בשבוע. So now we are not going to think that the week is starting on Sunday. We are going to think that the week is going to start on Shabbat. It's strange, but it's like that. So we start here on Shabbat. And then, so Shabbat is the middle of the week for sure. And what is saying? Okay. נמצא נר האמצעי הוא כנגד השבת, שהוא עומד האמצעי בשבוע, כי הם רביעי, חמישי, שישי מכאן, וראשון, שני, שישי מכאן. We said that already, that we have Wednesday, Friday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, then Shabbat, then Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Okay? ולכן משה רבנו עליו השלום בשבי כורתי ברית גם כן הוא מכוון כנגד נר אמצעי. כי אברהם יצחק יעקב מכאן ואהרון יוסף ושבת ודוד מכאן. ונמצא משה רבנו עליו השלום מיום שבת שניהם במקום אחד שרמוזים בנר האמצעי. So when we talk about the Avot, Avraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov, we have Moshe, which is Shabbat, and on each part we have Avraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov, Aaron, Yosef, David. And we have Moshe in the middle because this is the one, he is the one who who did the brit, the alliance, the connection with God. And that he...
The covenant with God.
The what?
The covenant.
Covenant, okay. ובזה יובן, מה שאומרים בשבת, ישמח משה במתנת חלקו. We say on Shabbat, ישמח משה במתנת חלקו. Happy, the one, happy, you're going to be happy that Moshe give us his present, a part of his present, and which is, let's write down this in order to understand everything. I have to write it in Hebrew. So, Yismach Moshe bematnat chelko. So if I take, no, not this one, I'm sorry. So that is the pasuk, okay? And now, ולכן ראשי תיבות מזמור שיר ליום השבת, the mizmor, the Tehillim we said during Shabbat in the beginning, mizmor shir ליום השבת. We take the first letter of each word. It is Mem, Shin, Lamed, Hey. And if we write, it's Le Moshe, for Moshe. Hashem did Shabbat for Moshe. ולכן זכה משה רבנו על השלום שבניו יושבים אצל נהר סמבטיון, שהוא עד המעיד על שבת. And that Hashem, Moshe deserved that his sons, his his sons. When he means in son, he doesn't mean his real son, because they did Avodah Zarah. He is telling about the people who are keeping Shabbat. People who are keeping Shabbat are the sons of Moshe. So what happened to them? To whom keep the people who keep Shabbat? They are sitting next to Nehar Sambation, שהוא עד המעיד על שבת. It is the עד, un témoin. How do you say un témoin?
Witness.
Witness.
Yes, thank you. So, who is a witness of Shabbat, כמו שכתוב בתרגום יונתן בן עוזיאל, בפסוק נגל כל עמך אעשה נפלאות, ברם מנח יבכון אוכלוסין צדיקים, והשכינון מן לגר לנהר סבתיון. ולכן ישמח משה במתן תריקו, כי מאוד בניו הוא המעיד על השבת. So, this Sambation is a witness that we are going to do Shabbat for Moshe. Let's continue. We are going to understand what you want us to understand. ובזה פירשתי בסייעתא דשמיא, שנאמר, ויהיו בני אליעזר רחביה הראש, ובני רחביה רבו למעלה, דאקה על בניו של משה רבנו עליו השלום, ולמעלה מאותיות ראש, כפי מדרגות המספר שהוא סדר תשחק שיש אותיות שבת. So there is a pasuk in Divrei Hayamim that says that the sons of Eliezer is going to be on the head, and the son of Rachbia, they are going to be down. So what is Rosh? Rosh, if you change it with a code, you can find the letter of Shabbat. Rosh is the head. You write it like that, Rosh, Rosh, but in a certain code, which name is Tashrak, the Rosh is going to become Shabbat. So it means that okay. Let's continue to see what it means. ולפי האמור, נמצא השבת עומד אמצעי בשבוע. So as we saw already, Shabbat is in the middle of the week. והוא מה שכתוב בזוהר הקדוש, שמא דקדושה בריחו, שמא דיהו שלים מכל סטריו, שהם ד' ה' ו' ואף א' ב' ג', והוא דוגמת הלשון שעומד האמצעי. So now he's taking us to something else. It's comparing the Shabbat to the tongue. To the tongue. That is in the middle. ולכן כמודה הלשון הוא עיקר הגוף, and like the tongue is in the middle of, it's the principle in the body, it's written, Mavet v'chaim b'yad lashon. The death and the life are in the hands of the tongue. Ken Shabbat, and also Shabbat. Shabbat is like that. Hachaim tluim b'shmirato. Life is connected to whom do and keep Shabbat. It means that if you keep Shabbat, you stay alive. If you don't, Mavet, death. Because it's written here, Va'ifech, and the contrary, Talui bechilulo. If you don't keep Shabbat, Mechalelea mot yumat. The one who is not keeping Shabbat has to die. ולכן כמו דהלשון עשה לו הקדוש ברוך הוא שמירת בשתי חומות שהם שפתיים ושניים. So, how do God build the tongue? He put two things to protect the tongue, the lips and the teeth. Before the tongue, we have the lips and the teeth. So both of them are keeping the tongue. The tongue from what? What do they keep? כמו שאמר רבותינו זיכרונם לברכה בגמרא, it's written in the Gemara, כן השבת עשו לו חכמינו זיכרונם לברכה, שמירה בשני גדרים זה על זה. And that's why the rabbins put, they build new melachot. We have the 39 melachot, the thing we are not allowed to do on Shabbat. There is 39, but the rabbanim, they said you have to do more. For example, one of the 39 melachot, what can we say? It's you're not allowed to cook. Okay, I'm not allowed to cook. But from that, I know I'm not allowed to light the light, because it's the same principle as you cook. You light fire. So the rabbanim, they put new laws in order for us to keep Shabbat. It's like the tongue, okay? והוא כי מן התורה צריך הישראל לשמור השבת ב39 מלאכות, ולא אסרה תורה אלא מלאכה של ישראל. אך רבותינו זיכרונם לברכה עשו גדר ושמירה יותר, שגזרו לבלתי יאמר הישראל לגוי לעשות לו מלאכה בשבת. And one of the laws that the rabbanim say is, I translate word to word, it is forbidden from an Israel, from a Jew, to ask to a non-Jew to make him something he's not allowed to do. To make him a melacha on Shabbat. Melacha is something forbidden to do. So I'm not allowed, me, to ask a non-Jew people to cook for me. I'm not allowed. ועוד הוסיפו שמירה וגדר שני, and they add a second limite. Comment on dit une barrière?
A barrier.
Barrier.
A barrier. Second barrier, okay, in order not to be mechalel Shabbat, not to do Shabbat. דאפילו שלא אמר ישראל לאנוכי לעשות, I translate word for word. Even if I, Jew, didn't ask to a non-Jew to do something for me on Shabbat, אלא אנוכי עשה מעליו, and the non-Jew did it by itself. את המלאכה בשביל הישראל, for me, I'm not allowed to use it. It's forbidden. גם כן אסורה אותו המלאכה לישראל. It's forbidden. And that is the two barrier that the Chachamim put on in order us to keep Shabbat. And what is the connection with the tongue? What does he want us to understand here? Anyone has a clue?
I think that if we guard our lips from speaking evil and from finding Shabbat a delight, then we have life.
Who is talking? Life. Because I don't see you, I don't know who is talking.
Yosefa.
Okay, Yosefa. So again, sorry.
I say that when you go to Shabbat and you guard your tongue, is that you choose life, because you are finding Shabbat a delight and the liturgy of Shabbat a delight. So you refrain from speaking evil and from speaking your pleasures, but you only recite the Torah and you recite the service. And so you find life.
Right. It's even more than that. We are not allowed to talk about something which is not connected on Shabbat with something in the week. How can we do that? Remember in the beginning, I said we have to prepare ourselves. So we have 3 steps. We have the thinking, the dibur, and the acting. So if I want to keep myself and to keep my tongue, even it's not just to prepare myself for Shabbat, it's even more. It's also to keep myself from Lashon Hara and Rechilut. I have to prepare well on Wednesday, Friday, and Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday myself to Shabbat, because it means that I'm not even allowed to talk about, if I start myself to prepare myself in order to be ready on Shabbat, it means I don't have to, from Wednesday, I cannot talk about things like
Panasa.
yeah, not parnasa, but regular things that I'm not allowed to talk on Shabbat. I have to prepare myself and my tongue also in order, if I don't want to talk about divrei chol, it means like talking about something which is not connected to Shabbat, I have to prepare myself since Wednesday to be careful of what I'm talking about. And also, it's something else that he's adding. I just read the last sentence. הרי שני גדרים זה על זה, כמו שיש ללשון שני גדרים זה על זה שהם השפתיים והשניים. So it's like that. It's like the tongue who has 2 barriers in order not to talk bad of people, to have talking that is not necessary. Everything, you have to be careful of what you say, even to prepare yourself for Shabbat, and also in another aspect on Lashon Hara and Rechilut. Also, I learned, I don't have the text here, but I also know what bring us not to have the Bet HaMikdash was one of the Bet HaMikdash was destroyed because we were talking a lot of Lashon Hara and we ate everyone, like Sinat Chinam. What does it mean? It means that when you talk, we say it all the time, we say, when you talk, you're creating the tefillah. When you do a bracha, you're creating something. So when you're talking bad, you're also creating something. So the Bet HaMikdash was destroyed because people hate each other for nothing. It means that they talk bad about people and stuff. So
Baseless. It's called baseless hatred.
can you write it me down, because this I have
Okay.
to
Baseless hatred. Let me try.
Yeah.
Hating someone without a reason.
Yeah.
Then you create Lashon Hara for
Baseless
no reason.
hatred. Okay, baseless hatred. Okay. Like that I can.
Yes.
So when you do that, when you do Lashon Hara, what do? You are. So we have everything up together the same as we have down. The best is that we have the level to have everything from up than what we have down, because when now we are in the Ra, we are not in the Taor and the pure, because we don't have the Bet HaMikdash, we don't have everything. So when you do Lashon Hara, there is a tzinor, a tube that is from up, giving us the shefa, the abundance. But if we talk, it's closed, and it closed until the shefa couldn't go down on the earth, and that's how it was closed on Tisha B'Av, and that's how Hashem destroys the Bet HaMikdash. But after that, Hashem is Rachamim, and he say, I will never do that again. So there is a part, but it means that it's not as it was as usual, that we have to be very, very, very careful of what we say not talk bad about people, not say things that are not true. And we also have to prepare, and it's even more forbidden to do that during Shabbat. And for that, we have to prepare ourselves to from Wednesday until Shabbat. And then after Shabbat, what's happened? So on Wednesday, I prepare to receive the Nefesh. On Thursday, I prepare to receive the Ruach. On Friday, the Neshama. So what happened then? On Sunday, you have the Neshama, which is going, but you can use it. On Monday, you have the Ruach. You can use it fully and then it's go. And on Tuesday, the Nefesh. You can use it and it's go. So more you prepare yourself, and the more you have the Shefa after Shabbat also. And so now I wish you everyone to have the best Shabbat you can. And this Shabbat is special because it's going to be Purim. So Purim is going to be in everywhere in the world. Thursday we fast. Thursday night we listen to the Megillah. Friday morning we listen also the Megillah. We have to listen it twice, and to do everything what we talked about last week. But in Yerushalayim, different. We have 3 days of Purim. It's going to be, I don't know, amazing. So I wish you all Chag Sameach, and
Thank you, Tamar.
that
Thank
you have
you.
a very, very nice Purim and great Shabbat. And I hope to see you. So next week, maybe we won't have a shiur because it's Purim. It's Purim here. I don't know what is going to be. So I let you know, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Tamar.
Thank you. I am happy to
Thank you.
all.
Happy
Tamar.
Purim and Shabbat Shalom.
Bye.
Shabbat
Shabbat
Shalom.
Bye, Shabbat Shalom.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Tamar.
Bye-bye. Maybe Vanessa, you want to talk to me a little bit for the asking you had?
Okay.
I have a couple
On
of
the WhatsApp.
okay, I'll call you on WhatsApp. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.